Right, so in NLP, one of the big sections is the eye accessing cues. Now, if you're speaking to somebody and you see them going up a lot, there tends to be a thing that they're doing visual access. So you'll hear words like, I see, or I can imagine that. It looks like. The colors were so bright, because they're accessing the visual cortex of the brain, and therefore they're accessing visual words, visual phrases, and their eyes typically will go up. If their eyes are going towards their ears, they're actually doing things like sounds. They're remembering sounds, or they're creating sounds. They can remember conversations. You'll hear words like, he told me, come and let's discuss this. Let me tell you something. So in their words and their phrases, you will hear all the auditory kind of words that will show you that they're doing the auditory things, and the eyes will point towards their ears. And last but not least, when the eyes are going down, they're accessing the kinesthetic parts. So it will be like, oh, this doesn't feel very good. It makes me feel uptight. I have a funny feeling about this. So again, in words you will hear, but in the eyes, you will see the eyes going down. So to get a little bit more information, you start to calibrate from the questions and the information that you're getting. If they're going up to the left, the generalization is that they're doing a visual remembered. In other words, they're remembering experiences and information that they have. But if they're going up to the right, they're constructing. It's a visual construct. And again, I'm saying to calibrate, because perhaps the person you're speaking with will be constructing to the left and remembering to the right. But in general terms, and for most people, up to the left will be a visual remembered. They will be remembering things. A visual construct, they'll be constructing. For the same token, if the eyes are going to the right, it's an auditory remembered. So they'll be remembering sounds, they'll be remembering words or music. For the same token, if they're making it up, it will be an auditory construct. They'll be making things up on the auditory side. If you ask them, for instance, what would your name sound like backwards? They'll be going out to the right side. Now, if they're going down to the left, that's that yakety yak, is your internal dialogue, is your auditory digital. This is the part where you are actually having commentary about everything that you're doing. This is where you have an opinion about yourself and the things that you're doing. And when they're going down to the right hand side, this is the kinesthetic. This is where they're starting to feel certain things rather than just talking to themselves and then feeling something. So this is where they get the feelings inside their bodies about certain things. So that is a clue to give you when somebody's speaking, what is going on with those eyes?